Hey guys, welcome back to Basics Bushcraft. Today I'm going to be showing you how I made a microgreen indoor farm, and I'll tell you more about microgreens. So basically what microgreens are is the stem of a plant, but they have 4 to 40 times the amount of nutrition of the actual full plant. So for instance, if you ate 1 ounce of broccoli microgreens, that's the same as about 1 1/4 pounds of broccoli head. Microgreens only use one of the hues of light, which is blue, so you can use any cheap fluorescent light. Blue with plants is what they use to grow the leaves and stems, and that's all what you need for micro growth. Microgreens only take about 15 days to reach the maturity that you pick them at. You pick microgreens when you see their first main leaf. What I use is for my light is I have a fluorescent light that I bought for 22 bucks that I'll show you in a minute. But I also got a timer that I have on for 19 hours a day and 5 hours off to give the plants rest, and that's the perfect amount of time to have them grow the fastest. Now I'm going to show you how I set up a micro growth rig. So as you can see, what I did was I built a box kind of thing, shape out of wood, and I ended up getting just a cheap shop light, cheap shop fluorescent light, and I just screwed in the chain to the height I wanted on both sides. And unfortunately, one of the fluorescent bulbs broke, so I am only using one right now, which just seems to work really well. This is the plants only after 2 days of growing, so 48 hours of growing. So now I'm going to show you how I set up one of the plant boxes. So the first thing I'm going to do is drill holes in the bottom, but be careful because I'm using really cheap ones and they tend to fracture at the bottom when you're drilling into them. It's fine if they do, but just it's best if they don't, because this is where you drain off the water. Okay, so then you put it inside another one of the boxes so you don't get drained water everywhere. And what I am going to use is some organic seed starting mix. And what I do is put about 1 inch of it and make sure that it's all even. Okay, so I'd say it's about good, maybe a bit more. Okay, so now what you're going to want to do is try your best to spread almost like a carpet of this. Have the seeds all around. That's all that I had, so I guess I'll do just spread them around as even as possible. And then the other half I'll do broccoli. Okay, so I managed to spread them out a bit. So I'm not going to do broccoli on the other half. And now what you're going to want to do is put a quarter of an inch probably on top of all of them, just so they're barely covered up, because seeds don't grow as well if they're not in the dark. So try to have as even a layer as you can. Make sure all the seeds are covered. Okay. So now that that's all done, try to make it as even as possible. And what you're going to want to do is take a spray bottle, because you're going to need a spray bottle for watering them, because you cannot overwater them at all, and have it so it's damp but not soaking wet or anything. So you want to do a kind of a nice coat of water all over, and preferably filtered tap water, because chlorine can affect plants if they put chlorine on your water. I'm using filtered fridge water. Or you can also let a pitcher of tap water kind of sit for 24 hours or something. And then what you're going to want to do is put the lid on, because you want it to be a bit humid. And you can put it under your fluorescent bulb. So you do not need, just to clarify, a grow fluorescent bulb, unless you actually expect these to flower and grow actual vegetables. But as long as you're growing microgreens, you don't need them to flower, which is what a grow bulb has, both red and blue hues of light. So blue is for stem and leaf growth, which is what you need for micro. For micro growing. And red is what you need for the plant flowering and producing any fruit or vegetables. So, anyway, please rate, comment, subscribe, and have a great day.